Right, afternoon. So I thought I'd pop on here and give you a little bit of update on what's happening about my bushcrafting and camping. Now, I've not been up there since last year. I found out that the landowner Ron has sadly passed away. I can't remember how he passed away, but the day I did go up there, I called out for him, but all I was able to see was his daughter. And I walked up, I said, "Where's Ron?" She goes, "Oh, we've been trying to get hold of you, Steve." I said, "Why? What's wrong?" She goes, "Oh, like Ron died." So that was a bit of a shock, actually, because he was a really nice guy. You know, he was the one who gave me permission to do milk detecting on his land and bushcrafting on his land. So I thought, oh, know what's going to happen. Am I still going to be able to go up there? I was thinking that when she was telling me about he had passed away. So I said, oh, Christ, so what happens now? Can I still come up here? Or, do you want me to stop coming up here and whatever, She goes, "Oh, no, you can still come up here, we've got no problem with that." I said, "Oh, great, so I still got access to going up there. I can't do really any, like, metal detecting up there, which I really want to do. Because sometimes, she can be a bit funny about, how deep the holes can be when milk detecting. She's worried about the ponies. But they don't have that many ponies now anyway. They've got rid of most of them. The dogs ain't up there anymore, thank God. Because all we could hear was the dogs barking when you're trying to, like, sit down and have a break and have a peaceful afternoon. It weren't just their dogs, it's other dogs. You still do get dogs up there, but it wasn't as bad. Now, when I went up there, last time I went up there, I did plan to stay up there overnight, but I couldn't because my blow-up bed would not blow up. It kept deflating every time I filled it up. I think it's because I didn't have the right adapter for the pump. So I've got to order a new pump. That'd be the third pump I've got now. I know where the other one is. That's in the kitchen, but I can't find the adapters for it. I don't know if you can buy the adapters for that particular pump separately or not. But the pumps ain't that expensive, right? Probably about 15, 20 quid. So I'll probably get one. I'm not going to do too much when I go up the next time. That's the reason I'm doing an update, because I will be going up there within the next few weeks. Mainly to get the membership out from the wildlife cam up there. I was thinking about bringing the wildlife cam back home, but I might just keep it up there because there is going to still be days that I'll probably go up there and spend a bit of time up there. I've just not been able to get up there recently because my knee's been hurting a lot, and my back has also been causing me problems. And I'd rather go up there when we've got the longer days, because if I do decide to stay up there, then I can do whatever I need to do during the daytime, like doing a bit of clearing, a little bit of patchwork on the shelter, and then cook some dinner up there, and maybe sleep up there overnight and do a little bit of ghost hunting, like I've done up there a few times in the past. A little bit of ghost hunting. Take some ghost hunting equipment up there with me. Not a lot, just a little bit. Like a K2 meter, ghost box, radio. I need to get more flashlights. Well, actually, I've got some flashlights. I did have some flashlights, but I keep losing the damn fucking things. I keep losing them. I bought 2 brand new flashlights and I've gone and lost them already. So I need to find those before I even go up there. And those ones are pretty powerful as well. Pretty powerful luminous flashlights. But where the fucking hell they have gone, I've got no bloody clue now. They were both here beside me, but things keep falling down. And so far things keep falling down all the time. I keep removing them and putting them elsewhere, and then I can't lose them again. So I should have kept it in the box, but I didn't. I keep losing them, you know. Well, I have got my tripod for me mobile for when I go up there. I just don't know where I keep putting my flashlights. I even had one over here, and that's disappeared as well. So I've got to find those before I go anywhere. I think I need them. Yeah, I'm going to need them before I go up there. Now the good thing is I did find my batteries for my little cameras. So I was going to have to buy some more, but I actually found them. There's like 9 now. So I know where the charger is because I've got the charger up there. So I've got to charge these up as best as I can. I am going to take up a different camera swirl with me, like a camcorder, because these ones I just normally walk around with, on a chest mount. When I do proper videos, I'm going to try to use a proper camcorder. I do have a tripod, but it's kind of like stuck down at the back, which I need to dig out as well later before I go up there. I just don't know what I keep doing with the fucking torches. I do have some one headlight torch in a bag, well two actually I think I've got in a bag, which I can use, and I've also got this one, which I found in the component box. So I've just been digging out my electrical components because I want to start building some more ghost hunting gear, or repairing some of it anyway, because some of the ghost hunting gear is like just falling apart at the moment and they need to be fixed. Now I did buy a soldering iron kit, a small one. I do have a big one. Being this bastard, but it really vibrates, and when it's vibrating it's giving me a really bad headache. So this one I can't use, and the small kit I bought here ain't gonna last that long, so I bought another small soldering iron station, which should turn up today. If it turns up today, you know what Amazon's like. Yeah, so what I plan to do when I go up there, so I really want to wait until it's like dark, gets dark late, around about 10 o'clock at night, because then that is when I feel more comfortable, because 10 o'clock at night starts getting dark, I can go into my camp, set up my bed, and the thing is, when I go up there, this is the point, when I go up there, I've got to buy a new air pump anyway. And when I go there, the first thing I've got to try out is my blow-up mattress. If that doesn't blow up and stay up, then I can't stay up there. It ain't going to be possible because I'm not laying on my bed bench because it's all uneven and it's very uncomfortable. That's why I bought the blow-up mattress. And I don't want to buy another blow-up mattress because they ain't that cheap. They're about 30-40 quid each. As it is, the pump, I don't know how much the pump is. Let me have a look. So you can get them from £12 to £15, cheap ones, £12 to £16. The other ones are cheaper, but they're electrical ones, and I can't run electrical because there's no power up there. So I would have to get one which has got built-in power, built-in batteries, and they're from 12, 13, 15, 20. No, they're all various. So there is like one here which is single air bed, quick inflatable, flocked air mattress, lightweight. And I think you actually get the air pump with that, but that's £26, and I don't want to be buying another mattress just yet. And the mattress is around about £15 on Amazon. There's one here for £30.99, but I think these are like double blow up. I need single blow up. There's one there for £11.99. But if I can get like a single mattress with the actual pump, so there's one there for £18.95, but again it's electrical. So I would need a single mattress with a pump. And I'm not really seeing any combo ones. No, it ain't. You know, some are decent single sleeping mattresses are pretty nice, but they're £20-30 each, and I don't want to be spending that on it. You know, if I can get one for £10-15 like that one there, £16.98, but then I still need to buy the pump. So if I can get the pump and the mattress together, which I did just see one on the first page, I think it is. Well, that one there has got the mattress and the pump, but again, it's electrical pump. So let's go back to page 1 for a minute. That's electric as well. It's no good. It's no good. See that one there as well is like £18. Airbed with mains pump. It's no good. Let's do bed mattress. With USB powered blow-up pump. I ain't paying 61 quid for that, no way. No, so what I'd probably need to do is get so the mattresses ain't too expensive. But what's the point of buying another mattress if the one that I've got up there is okay? I'm pretty sure the mattress I've got up there is okay. It's just that I didn't have the right adapters for the blow up the actual pump itself. So I'll just need to get the new pump, I think. Let me just go back to blow up pumps, and then I can save it. What the hell is going on with my fucking computer? See, that one's electrical. That one's $6.98, but it's electric. Let me just open the link on that one. Yeah, they all run about 12 to 15, £20 each. So, it wouldn't be so bad if I had like a generator or something out there, but I don't have a generator. Let's check that one out. That's USB. So, the brown one is 1148 and the black one is 1298. So, I'm going to add that to the list and leave it as that. Hello, Amok. Well, last time I went up there last year, it was still standing. And I was just saying, like, when I went up there, so I don't think you saw the beginning of this anyway. When I went up there last year, I was planning to spend a night up there. When I got up there, I called out for Ron, but I didn't get no answer. But I did see his daughter. And when I saw her, I said, hello. I said, where's Ron? She goes, oh, we've been trying to get hold of you. I said, well, Ron's got my number. She goes, yeah, well, it is about Ron. He passed away. So my mate Ron is no longer living. He passed away. So I stood there talking to her for about half an hour. And I said, well, what happens now? Can I still come up or do you not want me up here anymore? She goes, oh, no, you can still come up. We've got no problem about that. So, I can still go up there. And when I did go up there, I was a bit dubious about drinking the water which I had up in my camp because water does go a bit weird, don't it? After a time, if you're not drinking it. So I said, it's all right, I'll get some water in a minute. She goes, yeah, no problems. So I went over to my camp, and guess what? It's been broken into. Someone kicked the door in, and luckily, that particular day, I took some brand new padlocks up because the padlocks up there kept rusting up, and I had to keep taking WD-40 up there and keep wiggling the key to get the padlocks open. So I had taken two new padlocks up there, and I was just hoping that I had to, take the old ones off, get rid of them, and now I put the new ones on. But as soon as I got to my camp, the door had been kicked in. So that kind of pissed me off a little bit because it actually came off the hinge as well. And the door, instead of being like that, it was kind of in and like that. So I managed to open the door up, and I managed to just like straighten it, but because of the weather, it kind of like evaporated the wood, and the door wouldn't shut properly. So I had to like cut away some of the beam, which is now getting kind of thinner and thinner and thinner. I had to cut away some of the beam from the roof and door so I could shut the door, so I could actually fix the door and then replace the padlocks. And I went back over to the farm to get some water, and I said, "Guess what?" She goes, "What?" I said, "My shelter's been broken into." She goes, "No, you're joking." "Oh, I'm sorry, Steve. Oh no, I'm really sorry." I said, "It's not your fault." I said, "You always get trespassers. It's just it's annoying that I have to fucking fix the damn thing." Uh, I had wildlife cam up there, but the thing is that the wildlife cam wasn't recording. I don't know if it's the battery or the memory card or what. Could have been both, but it didn't actually capture anything up there. And it may have, and if it had caught, there was stuff on the camera, but I think what happened, the battery or the memory card might have ran out after or before the time someone tried breaking in to my shelter. So I said, it's not your fault. I expected something like this would happen, in the long run anyway. Because they got the woodland right at the back of them, and there's a footpath that goes round the back, and you can actually see the back of my shelter from the woodland footpath. So some of the kids up there probably seen it, climbed over the fence and went round and just kicked the door in. I couldn't see anything missing. The only thing I think might be missing is my machete, which I'm sure I had up there. But I had a big, I was searching for that left, right, and centre. I couldn't find it up there. But my bushcraft knife was still there. My axes were still there. My saws were still up there. My hammer was still up there. My nails and shit was still up there. Where I lay on my bed bench, I pulled the little kind of like thing up to check if my shit was in there. Couldn't find it. Just like slugs and rodents, not like mice and rats, but slugs and spiders and shit like that. There's a lot of spider webs up there, I tell you, I had to clear down. But yeah, I keep saying to myself, like, I need to go out camping. Now, I've got a tent. I used to go camping up at Clapham Common and spend the night up there, fishing and talking to the fishing lads. But I've not been up Clapham Common for about 4 years because now they charge you £35 for the permit, and that ain't all. You got to pay like your fishing license as well, which is another £35. That's like £70, which I don't want to be spending out. So I still got my tent somewhere, but exactly where I've got no idea where it is at the moment. I've got a sleeping bag, but that's up at the bushcraft. I was just talking to Angela because I was on my electronic YouTube page a little while ago, talking on there. And Angela was asking about me going to bushcraft. And I said, yeah, I was thinking of going up there maybe within the next month or two. I just want to wait until, like, I don't know what month it is when it gets dark later, like around about 10 o'clock. Although I've confronted my fears of being out at night on my own in the dark, especially in woodlands, I've always had a fear going out in the woods on my own at night, because you just don't know who's about, do you, really? When I'm in my camp and, like, and it's getting late at night, and I'm doing like a stream, for instance, you see me doing some streams up there. And I'm saying, well, I'm going to bed now, you know, I just hope that the old mad axeman doesn't come, like, chopping on my door and, like, you know, grab me and pull me, you know, out of my camp and, you know, do nasty things and, like, skin me alive and, you know, cannibalize me or something like that. You know, I used to make, like, stupid little comments like that, you know, just, like, to get people, like, you know, on the edge and thinking, no, Steve, don't let that happen. But I've always made sure when I'm up there, I've got protection. Now, no, I don't have a gun or shotgun or bow and arrow or anything like that. But when I do stay up there at night, when I go to sleep, on the floor beside me, I've got an axe, I've got a splitting axe, I've got a bushcraft knife, I've got a saw. Now, I used to have the machete, but so I don't know where the machete's gone now. You know, it might have been up there and someone's seen it and they've stolen it. I don't know. But if anyone tries breaking in when I'm there at night, I'll be fucking throwing things towards the door, and I'm pretty sure one of them will probably injure whoever's trying to break in. Now, I did have some flashlights which I bought off Amazon, but I've gone and fucking lost them already. They've got, like, you know, the purple UV light on, and like the normal 3 different types of, like, LED. You know, you got the light, the bright, medium, then dim. I had 2 of those. Fuck knows what I've done with them. They've been sitting here beside me for weeks. So I planned to go up there, and I bought them, and I've gone and lost them already. I just don't know what I've done with them. I had one here last night, and I put it somewhere. I can't find it. I've got the box, but I ain't got the flashlight. I had one over here as well. That's disappeared as well. Oh, hang on. No, there's one there. But I don't know if this one's working or not. I think this is the one I had up there last time, and if it worked. Let me check. No, this is the new one. God fucking hell, that is bright in it. No, this is one of the new ones, but I did have a thicker one. A second thicker one. But I don't know where it's gone. Because, you know, when you got to go, don't you? When you need to go for a number 1 or a number 2, you need to go out, you know, especially when you're in the woods on your own. And there is a little place, there's 2 little places I normally go, especially with number 2, because it's like a half circle, kind of like bramble, you know. And when you pull your pants down, you've got to make sure that you're not getting spikes stuck up your goddamn backside. But for that, I used to use my little flashlight, head flashlight. Now, I've got 2 of those in my bag in the kitchen because I saw those there last night when I was digging through it. No, not in the kitchen, in the living room. Or is it in the kitchen? So I'm in the kitchen, in the living room, but I've got 2 of these like little flash headlights, which I normally take up because they're handy to use and have them hanging down from the ceiling. You know, I did have up there one of those, God, what's those bloody things called that the miners used to carry around with the candle inside? I had one of those up there, which I think I still got up there actually. But I never really used it because I always had I always had like the head flashlights I had hanging down and like strapped onto the wall and like had those, so I've got light. So when I'm up there, although I've now confronted my fear, I still want to go up there, but my knee has been hurting quite a lot and I've been getting a lot of back pain as well still. And last time I went up there, last year, when I found out that Ron had passed away, I was planning to stay up there overnight, but my mattress would not inflate because I did not have the correct adapter for the pump. And every time I blew it up, as soon as I took it out, half the air came out, and I just could not get the air staying in the mattress. I don't think it's the mattress that's faulty itself. It's just I didn't have the right adapter for the pump. So before I go up there, I am going to buy a new pump. Although I've got the pump in the kitchen, I think I might have found the adapters, but I'm not sure if that's going to be the adapter that I need for the blow up bed, for not the blow up bed, the blow up mattress. So I am going to get a new blow up pump. Hello, Pirate. How's it going, matey? Long time no see. So I'm trying to think what month it is for when it gets dark later in the evening, around about 10, half 10 when it gets dark. Because I know it gets light around about 5 o'clock in the morning. So then that way I've only got like 6 hours of darkness. Now, usually when I go up there, I don't go straight to sleep when it gets dark anyway. I'm usually like just sitting in front of the fire, keeping warm, having a cup of coffee, doing a little bit of a ghost hunt, with some devices that I'll take up there sometimes, or doing a live stream and doing spooky stories, spooky story time, And I'm always bringing up about the wild axeman, the crazy axeman that might be lurking around. But I know there's no crazy axeman up there. It's just like, a little story I tell sometimes just to scare people, thinking that, oh, there's a axeman up there, he's staying up there. I hope you don't get chopped up and killed, and cannibalized or something like that. So, all right, Angela, I've been on 10 minutes. You're late, girl. Late as usual. Mind you, she was earlier on my other channel when I was on my electronic channel. Because I'm going to start building some more ghost hunting stuff, maybe. I might even try and make some infrared lights to take up there. If I can find my IR light bulbs. I know I did build one before. But where the hell I put it, I don't know. And there's still ghost hunting stuff I don't know where I put. I'm trying to find my millimeter, the black one with the REM pod built in. Can't find it anywhere. So I've also got this that I'm going to take up there as well. Charge it up. It's only got one feature on it. Oh no, I ain't. It's got more by touching it on top. So I'm taking that up there as well. So when it's night time, I don't like to have too much light on. I know it makes it more spooky for me, and I do get spooked out quite easily. But I don't want too much light showing, so people, if they are in the woodlands behind me, especially kids, they're not going to see like light coming at the gaps, because they're going to say, "Oh, look, there's something over there. What's that? What's that like? Let's go and investigate." And if there's more than like 3 or 4 of them, you ain't going to handle 3 or 4 fucking teenagers, are you? And sometimes I've been over there and I've heard like, shotgun shells being fired, late at night. Not like early in the morning, but late at night. And that has actually spooked me a little bit, because like someone's out there fucking rabbit hunting or something. Or I know there's quails over there, I think, and some bird life over there, which they might even be hunting. I know sometimes, certain times of the year, can't remember exactly what time of the year, but there is deer over there, wild deer. Where they come from, got no fucking idea, but I've actually caught wild deer on my wildlife cam on this channel. I can't remember what video it is, but one told me that there's deer over here, and I thought, there ain't no fucking deer over here. There's not enough woodland here, but there is quite a lot of woodland if you think about it. And I will probably do a walk around up there one day. Don't know if it'd be the day I go up there, but I'll probably go up there another day and just take my time walking around and do like a longer video of showing you how big the woodlands is. But where the deer go, all come from, I've got no idea. But my wildlife cam actually did catch a deer up there. And I'm thinking Ron was just like pulling my leg until I actually saw it myself on the camera. Not with my own eyes, but with the wildlife camera, which is still up there, which I need to take batteries up and change the batteries over and change the memory card over. And I did have some new fucking memory cards. Not gone lost those as well, haven't I? More memory cards I've got fucking buy. Unless they're over here. So, oh no. Don't waste, Steve. That's the one. There we go. Memory cards. So I can't lose those. So I'm going to need those for this. One of these will be worn on my chest. The other one, I may actually have it on. No, I can't put it on a tripod like this. I'm going to be taking up one of my other cameras. If I can now get access to. I do have batteries for them. Oh, this box is full of cameras, man. I bought all these cameras for ghost hunting and shit. Now, I used to take this up there quite a lot because it has got night vision on it. But the thing is, it vibrates and you can hear it vibrating in the background, the sound of the vibration sometimes. So, I'm going to show you exactly what cameras I've got and the camera I will probably take with me. See, this has got a chunky battery on it here. And that battery would last at least 3 hours. At least 3 hours. So there's that one, which has got 30 gig built-in hard drive. Or there's this one, which has got 60 gig hard drive, but it does not have night vision on it. No. This one's the old tape version, which I don't really use. Another one, I know one of these are actually got UV converted to it. I think it might be this one, but it doesn't have proper night vision, and I can't turn these on because the batteries are flat on them. I need to find a charger. I think I've got a charger down there. Another one which has got night vision on. That's 40 gig. Another one which is a disc version, but because PCs no longer have discs in them, it'd be very difficult for me to actually put a disc in it and to convert it onto PC now. I've got to find a battery charger for these. I know I've got one somewhere. This one is a basic one. I think it does have night vision, but the thing with this one, you've got to put it through the setting. You've got to go through settings and click night vision, which I do not like. This one, full HD, but it says it's got night vision on it. But again, this one, you've got to go through the settings to select night vision. This one here is one of the first ones I bought, but the memory card's fucked on that one. Then I've got this one, which is just basic. I've got a memory card in here. Come at you bastard. See what's on that later. Let me check on these other ones. So I've even got a cassette which plays these fucking things somewhere. I've even got one that takes a VHS, which is over there at the back of me somewhere. My sister wanted me to convert some video for her, but I didn't have the cables or anything. Another memory card. I don't think there's been anything on there actually. So this one's similar to this one. Then I've got this one, which again is just basic. It does not have night vision. I've got these two. Let me put some of these back. I'll probably might take one of these up with me, which has got night vision on it. Which is this one. I've got to make sure it's working. Yeah, so that one I might take up with me. Just want to check that they ain't got no. So I know I've got a charger for it somewhere, and that charger will fit in most of these. See, although it's got built-in hard drive, it hasn't got the normal USB, but it's got one of those kind of like USB adapters, which I do have a USB connector for, so I can copy it over to me PC. Those there. Now these ones, this one I believe is night vision. The thing is, I can remember how to turn them on. Power. Oh, it's actually got power on it. Yeah, so this one, that's normal. If I push that button now, it goes to night vision. Now the thing is, with this one, it takes these batteries. But I do have a few spare batteries. Now I don't know if they're charged up or not, so I'm going to quickly test them. That one works. That's a full battery. So that's two working batteries. So I don't know how long these batteries last for. That battery's dead. And this battery is a bit knackered, so I don't know if this is going to work or not. Yeah, it's got battery. That works. And that's the full battery as well. So if I'm going to take any night vision cameras up with me, it'll probably be this one. Because this one is HD. It's got night vision. Got 20 megapixel camera on it. And I do have at the back, and I'm pretty sure I've got one over there underneath all my clothes over there. I have got a tripod I can take up there and screw it on the tripod. So that's that one. But what's in this one? St. Camber. 2 St. Cambers. Now, has this one got a battery in it? Yeah, it's got a battery in it. Is the battery good or bad? It's good. But is it charged up? No. It's half full. So I've got I know in the drawers behind me I have got battery chargers, but I think they're for mainly most of my digital cameras, not camcorders like this. Now the thing is with this one, if you're moving it around too quickly, it does blur it out. That's the only problem. It does blur the video out a little bit. So that's one thing I can't really help. Now both of these, I think, well, I know this one has, but I can't get the fucking thing out. But it's got a memory card in there anyway. Now, does the other one have a memory card? I normally, yeah, it has got a memory card. But I don't know what size memory card they've got in there. Because I can't get the bastards out. Now I've got to get up and get my tweezers out. Right, so this one's got a 32 gig. So these don't have hard drives built into them. These take memory cards. So if I'm going to take this up with me, I'm going to have to get myself a bigger memory card, like 128 gig or something, or 256 gig. That's a 32 gig in there. And that came out with that fucking memory card. So I don't know how long a 32 gig memory card will last for. No, it could last an hour, a couple of hours. I don't know. But what I will do is, now I know where these cameras are, I will probably take these 2 up with me. I think that's 32 gigs as well, isn't it? Yeah, 32. I would probably take these 2 up. And what I'm planning to do, which I'm a bit dubious in doing, but I would probably take one inside of me, and then I'll have another one hidden up on a tree somewhere, and have that recording during the night time. Fuck. Oh, my elbow. Oh, I hate that when you fucking knock your elbow. So I could take one of these ones and have that hidden up in the tree somewhere. No, especially the night vision one. Power LCD Plus. I don't know what it is. But these have only got like 512. That's mainly for, you know, like catching photos. But these do have like built-in hard drives. This one's got, I think, a 20 gig hard drive one. So I can't test any of these at the moment because I ain't got any batteries charged up on them. These ones, I've got 3 batteries, which are good. Well, 4. if you count the ones actually on the cameras itself. But 2 of these are working okay, and the other one is kind of like flat. So what I tend to do, so I don't forget, is I put in the batteries, the spare batteries, in the pouch, and then at least I know where they are. But the thing is, sometimes I go to get the batteries, think, oh fuck, where do I put the batteries? I lost the batteries, and I don't realise I put them in with the bag. So these ones would probably be better for night vision. Although these can be pretty good for night vision. This could be pretty good for night vision, but the problem being with these is that if you've got them on a tripod, they do vibrate a little bit because, you know, the hard drive spinning and it's picking up the sound of the hard drive. Not bad, you know, it's not very bad, it's slight, but you can still hear it sometimes, which I don't like. But then, you know, I've got these that I can use during the daytime, which I would probably use. You can get night vision ones of these. I think this one might be night vision, I can't remember. But the batteries don't last all that long on these. Told you, didn't I, Angela? Put things down, I'll go and fucking lose them. You know. So I've got nine of these batteries, but they don't all really charge up properly. But I normally take up all of them if I'm using one of these cameras, because, you know, I don't know how long these batteries last for. Sometimes about half hour, sometimes an hour. No SD card, well, no, because I took that out, didn't I? This one's got an SD card in, I think. Where is it? So I have got another one of these, which is actually for UV. So I was going to get one off Amazon, not Amazon, off eBay. Some guy was hacking them. And I thought, you know, he wanted like 80 quid for them. I thought, I ain't fucking paying 80 quid for it. No way. So I bought like a cheap one, which was, I think was like 720k. And I took it apart. And there's a little filter in there, which you can take off the lens inside these. And when you take the filter out, it makes it go like purpley. And I have got one, which I've done myself. See, these are 4K, these ones. So they're not like cheap, nasty ones like this one, which is only 1080p, I think, which was only like 15 quid. This one was actually like 45, 50 pounds, this one. No, I ain't got the money to go out and buy, you know, like the GoPro ones, because they're fucking like hundreds of pounds, and I'm not paying hundreds of pounds, no fucking way. Hang on a minute, let's cancel that for a minute. Is there any video on here? No. So with these, when I used to use these quite a lot, I've always forgot to do the time and the date on it. So like, let's say today is, what is it, 22nd, for instance, yeah. I'll be doing a video and it might be the wrong date on it. Or it might be like 13th of like December, you know, like 2010 or something like that. And people think that I've done that all the way back then, when I hadn't, you know, because when I do videos, I always bring them home and upload them straight away without even editing anything. I never edit any of my videos, never, not even on YouTube, nothing. So, you know, the time date stamps might be incorrect, and what I normally do is put in the title wrong date, or in the comment section wrong date, but it was recorded today. Because sometimes when it has got the wrong date on it and I realise it's got the wrong date, I'll say on camera, oh, just to let you know it's got the wrong date on it. You know, this is today, blah, blah, blah. It's not what the camera says on here because I forgot to reset the date and time. Now, what I normally do now is you can set the date and time, or on this one, you can actually select you want the time and date on there, or you can deselect it and you don't have the time and date on it. So with this one, I'll be taking that one up as well. This one, I don't know about. You know, I've got a couple of other ones that I might take up with me. Yeah, I don't want to take too much gear up there with me because I tend to sometimes feel like, catch you later, whoever's going. I'm sorry, I wasn't reading them. All right, catch you later. And don't forget to clear the poop up. They're finding people with dogs, you know, pooping on the ground now, aren't they? If you don't pick it up. So what I do plan to do is take these two cameras up with me. This one, I don't know. No, it's got like a 40 gig hard drive in, but the problem is transferring it over from your hard drive to the PC, and my PC USBs are never working properly. And I have lost the corner bit on that bit, but it don't really matter. So what I do need to do is find the chargers for these, charge these batteries up. So I know with one of these cameras, yeah, this one is bigger than that camera. I think this is the one which you use, which has got UV on it actually. Well, I can't turn it on because it's got no power. And there ain't no way of actually charging it up in the other way. Oh, yes, there is. There is a charger adapter there, but that's AV for video out. Yeah, I need to find a charger for that one because I want to start using that during the night time if I do any streams in here. So I've only got two of these thick batteries now. I had some small ones, but I don't know what I've done with the smaller ones. But the smaller ones didn't really last that long. So I was going to do a stream later, maybe today or tomorrow, telling you about these cameras, how good they are and how bad they are. But I do need to so this here is the charger cable. to one of the camcorders. Which I've just shown you. Because when I saw this the other day, I thought, yeah, I need that. I pick that out for me camcorders when I find them. And now I've found the camcorders, I just need to find a power adapter for this. Because then, with this one, so I can plug that into here. Like so. Plug that into the other power cable and plug it into the wall, and I can charge the batteries that way without actually having a proper like flat charger. But the thing is, even with the flat charger, I still need a figure 8 power cable. So I'll keep those two out for now. I'm pretty sure I've got a flat cable underneath this shit somewhere. The figure 8 one. Everything's like fucking knotted up. Yeah, got one here. So I can actually start charging them up, but I can't charge it up in here because I've got no fucking spare plug sockets, I don't think. Actually, yeah, I've got one over there, I believe. So I can actually charge those two quick batteries. What the fuck hell is this? Oh, that's the... Oh yeah, that's the LDC display one, which I was going to use. Yeah. Keep that out. Put that down there. That's the reverse card sets, I think. Oh, there's my other... No, it's empty box. Shit. So I did have a couple of these up there. But I don't know what I've done with them. But at least I found that one as well. Yeah, I need to get these boxes out later. Stamp box needs to get out, and these boxes need to go in the living room. That box of discs needs to go in the living room. There's my camera strap thing. Yeah, the thing is, it's so heavy, can't take these boxes out every now and then. So I've got to keep stacking them on top of each other, and I've got no room. Well, I've got a little bit of room in the living room. Ow, fuck. So I did dig out these the other day as well. Can't really use them because I ain't got no one to talk to on them, but got a couple of these. I've kind of connected up to Facebook yesterday and showed them off, and I was trying to find out if anyone knew any frequencies I could like just listen to, because apparently you need licenses to talk on these. which I didn't think you did do. But I could always take one up and see if I can pick anything up while I'm out and about. Keep that tape there because I need to fix that box in it. That's my hard drives. Go over there. I'll stop fucking falling down. Right, so I've got memory card sorted out. I've got to find the cable. Oh shit, I can't move my foot there. Actually, there's the cable. I've got to charge it up through the PC because I ain't got not enough cable for it. But start charging these batteries up for the little handy cam, action cams. Some of them might already still be charged, but you can tell usually when you've got a red light, it means that they're not charged up. And those two need charging. So what I might, even maybe this week, I'm not promising anything, but I might just go out for a little walk across the common, take my action cam with me, and see what we might find over there. I'm not saying that we're going to get anything paranormal over there, but oh shit, no, that's all down again. Right, so let's see if that's going to charge. Yeah, that's got charge going in it now. So let's charge that battery up, and then that battery can be charged up later. Got me thingy-majig there, but I need to find the other one, because the other one's got the actual holder on it. I don't know where that is actually. Shit, there's an ink on it on there. What am I carrying that around for? So I've got both fucking strap bits, but I can't find the bit where I need to strap on the action cam thing. Gone lost that fucking thing. I'm not going to buy a new kit just yet because I think I might know where one is in the kitchen. So I sometimes carry stuff around in one of my bags, and it might be in one of my bags. I'm not going to order the kit when I might not even need it. So I could start charging more of these other batteries up, but I don't know when the... Yeah, that's a long one. That might fit it. Yep. So I can put another 2 batteries on. But they're going to be slow charging though, that's the only problem. Because I'm charging them through my PC, USB. And this has not got no fucking charge coming through it at all. So I can't charge more than 2 at a time. But I'm not going to go anywhere today anyway. I'm waiting in for Amazon because I've got some new soldering equipment coming through today. Where can I put this without losing this shit? I think it's this one, which is night vision, but I lost the bottom. And none of these other ones, but the bottoms will fit it. Well, that's my whole box of camcorders going flying on the floor. I do need to find the charger for the other thing. So I've got loads of these fucking cameras around, but they've all lost the bottoms. They break off easily. There's another one. I can't remember what one's got UV in it. Not on it, because I've converted it myself. That's what I was looking for the other day. Although it's not the original one. See, what I might need to do is shocker, what can I say now? loads of fucking audio recorders, digital recorders. Got so many memory card adapters, but no fucking memories for them. Another one of those batteries. So I've got a load of like digital cameras that takes, you know, these type of batteries, but I don't want to take a digital camera out with me because it's just more weight. Because as it is, when I do go to bushcraft, you know, I've got to take me kettle, my cup, food, drink, and all that kind of shit. I've got so many of these memory card adapters, unbelievable. Some of them don't even work with the newer memory cards. HDMI adapter capture card. I think these are for the controllers, Xbox controllers, I think. More memory cards, which I didn't realise I had. Saw blades. I don't know what that is. It's very like unusual in what you do find in, you know, in your, like, you know, these for instance, my youngest daughter teeth, when she was like 5-6 years old and her teeth kept dropping out, I kept them just for the sake of keeping them, you know. Just put those in, all in there, and I'll find more fucking memory card adapters. BlackBerry phone. I want the Nokia one. I need to find the Nokia one. That was a better one for doing easy please on. ring I found, milk detecting. Not gold or anything, it ain't one. There's nothing showing that it wasn't gold. I did find a gold ring though once, milk detecting. I don't know what I've done with it. There's a 14k gold I found milk detecting on a no battery. 14k ring I found milk detecting park at a park. Don't need that out. What did I do with that other one? I think it's that one, that's night vision, full spectrum. The battery don't work. And the battery's stuck. And my battery's stuck. Yeah, that's a full spectrum one. Don't think you see it, but that is my lovely little full spectrum. Now the battery stays in there, but the front cover's very loose. So I was trying to get some more of these particular ones because they're more easier to hack, but I couldn't find them on the Amazon. Some of them don't work because the screen's busted. And the power button on this one don't work. I'll put those in there. At least I know they're in there. I have got another one of these somewhere, which I need to find because I think there's some memory cards in it. Just looked in here, I can't find them in there. There it is. Yeah, there's memory cards in here. I think some of them don't work. I think they overheated. At least I know that they're there. I'll sell can format the memory cards later. Another one. That one works, but it's got a broken screen on it. So if I can find the exact one of these, then I might get a couple so I can hack them, make them into full spectrum again. Right, we're all going to shoot off. I need to sort this room out a little bit more. Whoa. Nearly smashed up the PC then. Got a cable stuck under the fucking chair now. Oh, that's one I do need to keep out. What else? Keep that out. I do need to sort these drawers out because they've all got cables in it. I don't really need all these cables. I've got a fucking box of the cables down here. I've got a couple of plastic boxes of cables down there as well. Got a box with these because I want to start trying to get the old portal going again sometime. That's a printer cable. Then go up there. What's this? Well, that's an adapter for me. Switch for internet. There's another head torch. That's 3 head torches I've got. Right. Now I'll call it now because I've got to do some more sorting out in a little bit. I'm just going to have a little bit of a sit down and check on Amazon to sell, or eBay, so I can find any more of these ones. And if I can, I might get a few. If not, then I won't bother. Because these, as I say, you can easily hack these into full spectrum, these ones. I know you can do it with some other ones, but I ain't going to like keep spending money out and buying them. I ain't going to go down hacking. I'll keep those two up. What do I do with the other ones? Oh shit, I've gone and lost that box now. Oh, there it is. No, I won't be able to take all these with me because I ain't got a box big enough for them, but I'll take whatever I can take with me. I was going to do some repairing of some of my equipment today, but I can't even be bothered to do that now. I'm waiting on the new soldering line anyway. These are all 32 gigs. Oh no, that's a 1 gig. That's a 32 and that's a 32. So they need to go there. They can go up there. So I've actually got 3 of these now. So I don't have the cables to use and charge them. Probably have got cables, but I ain't going to go through all these fucking boxes looking for the cables again. Now I found that, so I'm going to see if that will work on my millimeter. But I've got to find my millimeter again. I think it's in one of these drawers down here. I can't remember what drawer it's in. But I can't be bothered to start hunting for it. No, I'll put it in there for now. At least I know where it is. But when I do find my millimeter, it's around here somewhere. Right, I'm off. As I keep saying, and I'll do another update later. Let you know what's going on. So cheers watching, and I'll catch you bye. Bye bye.